Hello YouTube, welcome to the Guides of Gailanor quest walkthrough for Zogre Flesh Eaters. The requirements for this quest are 4 smithing, 8 herb lore, 20 strength, 30 range, and 30 fletching. But it's recommended that you have at least a combat level of 89, level 39 magic for Crumble Undead, and level 40 prayer for protect from range. The items that you'll need for this quest are a knife, about 100 casts of Crumble Undead, magic robes, watchtower teleports, or to have your house in Yanil, a dueling ring, and some decent food. Lobsters work just fine, but if you're under level 89, bring some shark and about 3 super restore potions. It's also advised to bring a spirit terror bird or a war tortoise because you're going to need some extra space in your inventory during the quest. And the only other quest you need to complete to start Zogre Flesh Eaters is Jungle Potion, Big Chompy Bird Hunting, and Druidic Ritual. You can start Zogre Flesh Eaters by teleporting to Castle Wars with your Ring of Dueling, running over this bridge, and then coming to the small ogre camp, and you'll find Grish. You want to talk to him about how the ogres are sick, and ask him what Zogres are. After you ask him what Zogres are, progress through the conversation until he gives you some Chompy Birds and some Super Restore Potions. So after that, you want to run to the east and speak to the ogre guard that's standing right here. He'll smash this barricade so you can jump over it. And if you're under level 89, the Skogres and Zogres here will attack you, so get ready on your food and super restore potions if you need them. You want to come down this staircase and run to the west. And go north a little bit into this room. You'll see a cutscene with a skeleton and the ogre coffin here. So you want to search the plinth and the skeleton. You'll get a piece of paper. And a level 39 zombie is going to attack you. So that's why you need Crumble Undead runes right here. A level 39 zombie shouldn't prove that much problems for you. So the zombie's going to drop the ruined backpack. And you're going to pick that up. Open it, and you'll get some rotten food, a knife, and a Dragon Inn tankard. You can drop the rotten food, but we brought our own knife too. But you don't need to save the knife. Come over here to the coffin and try to open it. When it says it can be pried open with a knife, you want to use one of your knives on it. So you open up the coffin, then you search the open coffin. You'll get a black prism. Now you're going to need your Watchtower teleport or your house teleport if your house is in Yanil. I'm using the Watchtower teleport. If you don't have Watchtower quest done, you might want to move your house to Yanil first. We're going to go through the agility shortcut right here, and we're going to the Dragon Inn, which is in the southwest corner of Yanil. Once we get here, we're going to use the Dragon Inn tankard on the bartender here, and he'll tell you it belongs to a man named Brentel Vaughn. So go through the conversation. He says maybe the guy at the Wizards Guild will know a little bit more about Brentel Vaughn. So if you don't have the requirements to get into the Wizards Guild, it's 60 magic. You can ring this bell, and this guy's going to come outside, and you can talk to him. You're going to talk to him about the black crystal and the piece of paper. And he says that a man named Sithik, who lives in the guest house, might know something. So the guest house is right over here. You climb up the ladder. And Sithik is in this last room, sleeping in the bed. So he's going to deny that he knows anything about the Zogres at all. And tell him that you're going to search his room. So you want to search the drawers, the dresser, and the cupboard in his room. You'll get 3 books, a piece of charcoal, and a piece of papyrus. Now you can read all the books. I don't know if you need to finish the quest, but I did it just to be safe. And then if you use the books on Sithik, he'll explain why he has them. Now, after you've used all 3 of the books on Sithik, you want to use the papyrus on him, and you'll draw a portrait of him. Now, if he tells you that he appreciates the honesty, then you're good to go. But if he says that he appreciates the truth, you have to drop it and get another piece of papyrus from the drawers. So right there, or the dresser, whatever it is. And just keep going until he says he appreciates the honesty of the drawing. Not the truth, the honesty. So now we come back downstairs and we're going to go back to the Dragon Inn. And then we're going to use the portrait of Sithik on the bartender. And then he'll recognize Sithik. So once he recognizes the portrait as Sithik, he's going to sign it. And you want to bring it back to the Wizards Guild. So you talk to him about the portrait of Sithik, and he's going to take all the books, and he's going to give you a strange potion. So with the potion, me and Tom are just taking a quick stop into the bank, get our terror birds out. We brought too many supplies. So you want to go back to the guest house with your strange potion, back up the ladder, back to Sithik's room, and use the strange potion on the teacup on his dresser. Make sure you right-click and make it on the teacup, not the dresser. Now you go back down the ladder and come back up, and Sithik is going to be turned into an ogre. So now he finally confesses to knowing about the Zogres, and you want to ask him about how to remove the effects of the spell, how to defeat the undead ogres, and how to cure the disease. So once you've asked him about all three options, you want to teleport back to Castle Wars, and we're going to walk back to Grish's camp. Now we're going to come back to Grish, and you're going to tell him about what Sithik told you. He's going to give you a key, and he's going to show you how to make ogre bows and brutal arrows. So that's the spot in the quest where you can actually gain the ability to wield the ogre combo. Now with the key, we're going to come over here and jump over the barrier again. Go back down the stairs. And we're going to run west again. And there's 2 doors in a row right here. You want to open up the doors. I don't know where I was going. We're going to open up these doors right here. And go down the stairs. Now, you're going to have to fight a level 111 Zogre named Slash Bash. But it shouldn't be that hard because I'm going to show you a safe spot. You want to come over here and examine or search the plinth that's right there or something. And Slash Bash is going to pop out. And you can run right over here. And make sure you turn Protect Range on because he's still going to throw things at you. But he can't hit you with melee, so... You just stand here and cast Crumbly Undead on him. And that will be the end of the quest. Pretty easy boss, being level 111. But I still recommend Shark and Super Restores in case you're diseased, because disease lowers your stats. So once you kill Slash Bash, you want to pick up everything that he drops. And we're going to... teleport back to Castle Wars. You don't have to. You can run out back to Grish. But we teleport to Castle Wars and go back to Grish's camp, and that'll be the end of the quest. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check back at youtube.com/guidesofguylenor for more tips, tricks, and guides on RuneScape.